Hello and welcome to Shortlisted. Hope you all have an amazing day. In today's video, I'm going to show you 5 incredible covert weapons. On number 5 is the glove gun. It was built with a plunger that extended beyond the muzzle, and as you can guess, the plunger released the cartridge whenever they punched someone with it. The glove gun was a single-shot, break-action, smoothbore .38 special pistol attached to a glove. It was meant as a covert operation and assassination weapon. It was mounted on the back of a cowhide glove. The gun would be usually worn along with a long-sleeved coat to hide the weapon until it was used. It sounds like a far-fetched idea, but in reality, it wasn't, as the U.S. military had actively built and issued it to their Navy personnel fighting in the Pacific throughout World War II. On number 4 is the cyanide gun. Like the CIA, the KGB was also working on its arsenal for covert weapons throughout the Cold War. They did a brilliant job of it, so much so that if not for defectors or leaked intelligence, we'd probably never know they ever existed. One particularly deadly example was the cyanide gun. It was a single-barreled aluminum air gun repurposed to fire a small cyanide pellet through a mesh screen. It first came to light because of a Soviet defector called Bogdan Nikolaevich, who had killed 2 Ukrainian nationalists with it years ago. While we may never know how many times it was used in the field, for a weapon being this good, we can guess it was used a lot. On number 3 is the lipstick gun. The lipstick gun is another secret Soviet weapon that no one knew about until it was caught in the field. It was found from a KGB agent trying to enter West Berlin from the east in 1965. The gun itself was pretty much how it sounds. Used by female KGB operatives, the gun from outside looks like a functional lipstick, but instead had a 4.5mm single shotgun hidden inside. It can really effective in the right hand, but to this day other copies of it haven't been recovered. The one retrieved from Berlin is now held by the International Spy Museum in Washington, D.C. On number 2 is the heart attack gun. Inspired by the previously mentioned cyanide gun, the CIA started developing one of its own. A 1975 Congress investigation into the operations of security agencies revealed that not only managed to develop it but also improved its design, making it even more deadlier and untraceable. The CIA's version could be made with any gun, though the model found by the Commission was fitted inside a regular Colt 1911. Instead of a bullet, it fired a dart filled with a poison designed to penetrate the skin, enter the bloodstream, and mimic a heart attack. All it left behind was a small red dot, which was impossible to detect unless you were looking for it. On number 1 is the Bulgarian umbrella. A Bulgarian umbrella is an umbrella with a hidden pneumatic mechanism that injects a small poisonous pellet containing poison. It has a hollowed stalk in which the pellet neatly sits. The Bulgarian umbrella is famously used in the assassination of Georgy Markov, a defector from Bulgaria at the height of the Cold War. He worked in London back in 1978, and one day while going to work he felt a sharp pain in his thigh. He then turned around to find a man fumbling with an umbrella, apologizing, and hurrying back into a cab that quickly drove him away. While he didn't know it yet, he had just been assassinated by what would eventually become one of popular fiction's favorite spy weapons, the Bulgarian umbrella. 4 days later he died from ricin poisoning, and a medical examiner discovered a pellet less than 2 mm in diameter inside his leg. Based on his account of the mysterious man with the umbrella from a few days ago, the investigators were able to reconstruct a working design of the weapon, which has since been copied and used in movies and books ever since. Again, like all effective covert weapons, we may never know how many times it was actually deployed in the field, though looking at its efficacy and simple design, we can guess that it must have been pretty often.